Hi there, everybody. I'm Tim.
I'm Bob.
Welcome back to the Pinky Toe Show. My hand is in the way again, of course. Here we are at the Highland Gardens Hotel, formerly known as the Landmark. How's it going? And of course, you know, back on October 5th, 1970, this is where Janis Joplin was saying when she passed away. Really emotional here. So we're just gonna sit out here out front and yap for about, 10-15 minutes, not that long of a video, and just show you guys around. Or wait a minute. we almost got hit by a car. Wait a minute. Oh no, we're staying the night, folks. Alright, come on. There's the old beast right there. Check this out. I'm trying to get this back in my pocket. Here it is. I don't know. Where's the room, Bubby, you think? I think it's right. It's one of those two that were... Oh yeah, it's right here because you can see the hotel sign. That's it right there. And right here, back in the days where Janis's Porsche would have been parked, right out front here. So we're gonna do kind of a last 24 hours and show you what she did. She was here, she was for a month, bub. She had been here for a month because she was recording Pearl with Paul Rothchild. We'll get into that when we hit Sunset Sound. This would have been the steps right here, man. I'm flabbergasted, Bubby. I don't even know what to say. Completely at a loss for words. He left the door open for us. That's Dan right there. He is awesome. This guy's awesome. If you ever stay at the Highland Gardens, this guy back here is awesome. Oh, hello. Yeah. And that's right down this hallway. All right, Bubby, do you have the key?
Yeah.
Here's Janis's room right here. Oh, October 4th. I got the date wrong. 1970. I could have sworn it said October 5th because it was like in the 1:30 in the morning, right? You can't even get the door open? Come on, Bubby. All right, now go.
Oh, you have to break it?
All right, we'll throw some lights on. It's gotten pretty dark. Oh my God. Usually I'm all yapping, right, Bubby, in the video? As you see, usually I'm all yapping.
Did you move the chair out here? Or
I did, because I was looking to see what was up in the top right here, but we will show you that when we get back. We want to do, because she was here while she was, is there another light? While she was recording Pearl at Sunset Sound with Paul Rothchild, famous producer of the Doors records, all except for the last one. And on the day before, she was just kicking it in here, and she was bored and she was lonely and she hated being alone. It's a cool little kitchen. I can show you more of the room when we get back, because we're going to go to Sunset Sound. So she was waiting on a recording session, and she was bored. So she picked up the phone. That definitely was not the phone from back then. Although that's pretty old, man. It probably would have been rotary, right, Bubby?
Hey, I'm texting my friend Deb
But,
right now about where
so
I'm
she called, she'd been seeing a guy named Seth Morgan.
Seth MacFarlane?
That everybody, stop. And, hold on a minute. As you see, I know we're in the room by ourselves, but I'm still wearing the mask because you've heard about the corona can linger for like 10 hours in a place, so I'm
That means I'm just
keeping
gonna
it
die
safe,
of
man.
corona, so, you know.
keeping it safe. Plus, we're in a whole nother state, and my
I'm gonna die
hand
of
is
corona.
in the way.
LA.
But yeah, she'd been seeing a guy named Seth Morgan for about 2 months. And so she decided to give him a call. They were supposed to be engaged. He was somewhere else. She was here in LA, of course, staying here. And recording Pearl at Sunset Sound. And, you know, she called him, and once again, it had been several times. He said he was going to come and meet her here in LA. And at the last moment, she canceled. Or he canceled, I'm sorry. He canceled. And so the next phone call that she made, she called her drug dealer.
Oh.
And he brought over some stuff for her, which, unbeknownst, it says to the dealer and to her, was completely uncut. Now, she had been clean for 6 months. I'll show you a little bit in here as I tell the story. She'd been clean for 6 months. You see all the little things that they've written about her here. Written for her. It's really nice artwork here. So she'd been clean for 6 months, and so, you know, she didn't have that tolerance that she had. And they said that this stuff was completely uncut. Usually on the street, you have like maybe 3% purity, you know, because it's cut up. And she had just been clean, you know, for 6 months and kind of started again, so her tolerance wasn't what it used to. But it said that the potency of this was like 40 to 50% because it was uncut, and even to the hardest heroin heroin user, it would have been fatal. So she was depressed, and he came and he dropped that off. But she didn't do that then. Around, I don't know if I'm getting the times right, but it would have been like around 5:30. She went to Sunset Sound to record a song, and well, let's take you guys there, huh? Bubby, Bud, he's always just. Let's take him to Sunset Sound. Okay.
It's your needle? Because look, that's what I
Oh,
stopped.
dear Lord. Here we are at the infamous, I don't know if you guys can see that, Sunset Sound Studios right here. This is where Janis was recording Pearl with the producer of the Doors, producer Paul Rothchild. She'd come in here like 5:30. They were working on a track called Buried Alive in the Blues. And she said she was really excited about coming in to put the vocal track down the next day, which sadly she never got the opportunity to. But this is where she was, man. Sunset Sound. I don't know if you can see that from the glare. Oh my God, all the records. Bubby, stop looking around for stuff. Get over here. All the records that have been recorded right here, from the Doors' first album to Strange Days to Pearl. Endless. You can look it up. It's an endless. Wow, man. 50 years. And what Bubby just pointed out. Bad life choices.
I prefer anything.
As the epidemic here has gotten insane. We'll take you around to see the front. The front of the Sunset Sound Studios. Hello. that. We're not in the road. See, the front, it used to be open, but of course he got this wall blocking it now, for obvious reasons. Yeah, but this is it, Sunset Sound, man. She's recording her last right there used to be a little driveway going in. There's a picture of Jim standing right out here with Paul Rothschild. There it is. It's a little dark, getting dark. We got a late start on this. It was a 6-hour drive, folks. There's the side of it. And of course, they never finished. They were still working while she was alive on Pearl. And they released it posthumously, you know, with what they had. Yeah, oddly enough, they were working on a track called Buried Alive in the Blues. She unfortunately never got the chance to lay the vocal track on that. Right here, man. This is where she was. And then, after the sessions and all that, he's freaking out. And of course, after they got done recording, her and some bandmates, the band was her new band, the Full Tilt Boogie Band. That's who's backing her up this time around. But her and some band members went to Barney's Beanery to hang out for like a nightcap. And we're gonna take y'all there. Let's go. Let's go to Barney's, man. I can't wait to get the chili. Oh, the chili.
Yeah, I love Barney's Beanery.
We'll see you guys there. Alright, here we are at the infamous Barney's Beanery. I can tell you, I could do a whole video on this place right here, dude. The history since 1929. This is it. This is where Janis and members of the Full Tilt Boogie Band would have came to have a little bit of a nightcap after recording. Oh, we got the Doors playing. That's cool. Hello.
Don't work in here.
Oh, right.
Just let me wait outside and I'll be right with you.
Oh, okay. Cool. Thank you. Bad news, folks. Where's the baby? There's the baby. Look at the sad baby. Did I just take a picture? Unfortunately, you cannot eat inside. You have to eat outside on the patio, so we're thinking about it. I'd like to eat inside at Janis's booth to get the full sense of the trip here.
Hey, guys, someone was cracking open some wine.
I guess they were. But let's see if I can get a little bit of it in there. There's the inside right there. Janis's table would be back there, towards to where the pool table was. You can't really see it. But somewhere in here they have the actual table up on the wall, up on the ceiling. And you can see where she carved her name into it, but we can't go up in there. But that's it, man. This is where she would have spent her last night. Kicking a few back. Probably grabbed a bite to eat before she made it back to her hotel room.
Yeah, I can climb onto the roof right now.
Let's not do that. Look at the sad baby. Uh-oh, something's happening over here. The sad baby, we can't go inside and eat, but we're still gonna do it, man. We're still gonna do it. The chili's too good. We have to. We will come back and we will do a video if you can hear me over then. Dude, they're probably following that little tiny car thing that you just saw. I told you shouldn't be driving around like. Oh, you can't hear me at all, can you? You can't. You shouldn't be driving around in one of those, especially with California drivers, man. But we just missed it. Old school Mustang 5.0 just cruised past, and I couldn't get the camera out in time. But it was an old school 5.0, baby. Rolling in my 5.0 with the rag top down so my hair can float. No? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it anyway, man. The chili here is way too good. Like I said, we'll come back when this place is open. We'll go inside. We'll do a whole Barney's Beanery video. Yeah, let's go have a seat. God, it's, oh, look at that, man. My fingers, my hand is not in the way. I'm not covering the mic. Look at that.
That's the chick that played,
As Bubby just pointed out,
what are the hell it's called?
there's Janis right there on the table. And why do I have the flash on? Oh, it wasn't. And there's Jim. And
I wonder where Cheech and Chuck is.
oh my God, do you see this right here? This, the back of the chair right here? I thought that was my finger. It was in the way again. Alright, but we're waiting. We're still doing it, folks. Oh God.
It's Tom Hanks.
There it is in there, guys. I'm still trying to get you guys in there. Maybe we can get her to do like a little tour for us in there. Or if she would let us go in. No, I don't think she can let us go in there, but I think she could take the phone around and do like a little tour. What do you think?
I don't know.
Man, that was like the whole video is that she eat at Janis's booth.
Ugh. There we go. That fits nice.
What?
It just fits nicer now.
Well said.
No.
Oh my God, that is zoomed way in. And here's what we're working with here. Here's what's happening. Here is what's happening. Look at this. Famous.
Got my Coca-Cola.
Are you getting this? Are you? Oh my God. Bubby's doing a little,
Love LA.
I think a little video for his, sorry mom, I'm floppy video.
No. I'm sending it to my friend Devin from school.
Oh my God, look at this. Look at this right here.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, we're gonna have to shut this off because
Some business about to get
things are about to get real right now. It's going down. Oh, Bubby, how's that treating you?
Pretty well.
Look, the DuckTales. DuckTales. You're supposed to do the woo. Oh, alright. You gotta look at the look of immense joy. Oh my, whoa, that's like some 3D action right there. Look, whoa, 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 scary, isn't it? Oh my God, is that even gonna fit on there?
Alright. See how fat I get after this.
Look at the immense joy on that kid's face. I keep trying to look at the screen, and then I look like that. That's when I'm looking at you, and then I look over here. Like Scooby-Doo, the little eyes that show up in the closet. Okay, this is getting off topic here from the Janis. That'd be easy over there, man. Alright, Alright, so awesome enough, we asked the waitress if we can actually go in there. They're not allowing anyone for diner. You have to eat outside on the thing, but we asked her if we can go in there and take a quick little look with the camera, and she gave us the okay, man. So we're taking you inside. Let's go. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay. Headed in. Oh, where's the... Yeah, I didn't know which one to keep or to give you or what the...
Oh, either one is fine. Did you want to keep one?
That...
No, don't need it. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right,
Okay.
walk around, check it out, guys. No hurry, take your time.
Do you know where the... Is that Janice's table
This
where
is the
she...
Janis table.
Oh.
Oh
Wow,
right
that's
here.
right. That's
It's
right.
actually
That's
here.
right.
I forgot. It's been so long. It's this one right here with the arrows pointing to it. It's like upside down, so if you go like this, it's right. Right.
Oh. Oh, there we go. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah, this is Janice's table back in the day. And right there, as you can see, that's upside down. But that is where she carved her name on the table. That was her table right there. If you can hear me, hopefully, can you... Oh my god. I think right here is where the... Is right here where the where the table was?
The table actually was over here. It was this one.
Oh, she liked to sit right over here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So this is where Janice
There's
liked
like
to sit right here?
There's like a Janis kind of framed picture like straight over there. I don't know if that has a story. I've actually never read it.
Oh, over here. Oh, yeah. Oh, that might be a little bright. Let's see how that looks. Okay. Wait. Alright, right about here is where we get copyrighted by a song that was playing there in Barney's. I won't mention the song, but we now have George here on the guitar playing his own shit, so you can't copyright that, right?
What? I didn't see you have permission to put my stuff in there.
What if, we've known you for 26 years, George. Okay, well, so, alright, back to the video. Right here is the table that would have been where Janice was hanging, you know, after they got done laying down the instrumental track to Buried Alive in the Blues. She came back here to Barney's Beanery, you know, had some drinks, hung out with friends. Actually, I read Had a Last Meal, and I actually read, Bubby, that she did have a bowl of the original Barney's Beanery chili, which is what me and Bubby get every time we go there. Again, right there, that was her spot. That's where the table was. That's up on the ceiling now that have her initials carved in it. Right there is where her hangout was. Okay, right now here I'm looking for Bubby. He's disappeared again. If you guys know the videos, I'm yelling Bubby. He does it every time. And right here I'm freaking out like, oh my god, I lost the kid. I lost the damn kid. And then, bam, there he is. He was probably hanging out at the bar, knocking a couple back, if you know Bubby. There's no telling where. Alright, so it was around, I think, 12:30 is when she headed back to the hotel, and I got this just overwhelming emotional feeling, because you know, of course, what happened. And I'm telling Bubby here that that we're gonna head back to the motel, to her room.
I'm George's bass. Here.
That was a picture of Janice. I completely didn't get it into the shot. But this ruins the whole vibe, man. Alright? Is this okay? Are we good, YouTube? Does this work? Alright. Back to her hotel room. Okay, Bubby. Let's try to recap it here. Okay, so when she came back, it was like around 12:30 this day when she came back from Barney's.
I'm not sure what time she actually came back, but she comes back from the show and the whatever it was, and was in a room. The whole next day she was coming out looking down Franklin for something, like someone she was waiting for. And it was said that she was waiting for God to come through almost all day that day.
So also she would have came in here, so when she walked back in, when she got here, she went back to the room and shot up, fixed.
Would have met her guy, went back to the room, did her thing, came back up to get a pack of cigarettes from our cigarette machine that was right outside of this double doors to the back. her cigarettes, went back to the room, and collapsed next to the bed. Walked up to the far side of the bed, collapsed next to the bed.
So if you, well, you're not supposed to leave the front desk though, but you know exactly the setup of the room and where she would have.
She basically, the way the room's set up is now the one bed that's closest to the door, turn that into so the head of it's in the corner.
Right in the corner, sticking out.
Right, towards the kitchen almost.
Okay. And the nightstand would have been right there next to it, and
It
that's.
was on the far side of the bed.
Oh, to the left side.
Yeah.
Okay, so she would have came in, Bubby, look. She would have went back to her room and fixed up, which is weird because usually with heroin, you know what I mean, you think it's like an immediate hit. Like if she was gonna OD, like it would have been immediate, led straight into her bloodstream, which is weird, but she came back out of her room and the counter was not over here. This was a sitting area. The counter was actually over here, right here, and she would have chit-chatted with the clerk for a little bit and got change for $5 for the cigarette machine. Bubby. And then out these doors right here is where Nick says. Right here is where the cigarette machine would have been located. This is where she would have purchased the pack of cigarettes and went back to her room. So let's go back to the room now, real quick.
Alright.
We'll be back. Alright, so she would have purchased the cigarettes and went back to the room. And also we want to show you, we went to Barney's Beanery where she, you know, kind of partied and hung out for the last time, had her last meal. We actually came out and go get it, Bubby. When we came back into the thing, right here on the floor, like right here, there was a pearl earring sitting right here by the door. And I know you can say, you know, oh, you know, you can get like mystical with it and be like, oh, you know, that. What I think that was, is I think that was a fan leaving something for Janis. And so we are going to take, and I think the pearl earring is right here. And so I think a fan left that by the door for Janis. And we're going to put it with the other things that people have left for Janis. For her, for Janis, and for who left us here. But yeah, so she would have went, purchased the pack of cigarettes. She would have walked in. Some people say that I just saw like some kind of weird.
What the hell?
I don't know if you guys look back and see that, like something weird just kind of flew in the camera, like right here when I walked in. I don't know if you saw that, but so the setup of the room, the carpet was like orange shag carpet. You can imagine it being 1970. There was only one bed. There was not the second bed here. There was one bed here.
The second bed actually is
And
where
what
a
I was
dining
told by
area
Nick
was, man.
is it was catty corner. It was here, facing out. Like here, catty cornered, like toward the kitchen area. It was catty cornered in this corner, sticking out. And the nightstand was over here. And she would have came in. They said she kind of undressed, tried to undress, and then she went around and right here, and someone put a little something here for her. George Stolson, R.P. Janis.
Dad, go.
But the bed was not placed here. It was catty-cornered here, and the nightstand would have been here, and he said it was in between the bed and the nightstand. She fell and was kind of wedged in between, and that's where she passed. At like, if I'm getting the time wrong, I'll put it down below, but it was around 1:30 is what I read. It would have been right there. She still had the cigarette pack and the change clutched in her hand. She never even opened the pack, you know, and it was right there. And sadly, you know, the next day, she was supposed to go and lay the vocal tracks for Buried Alive in the Blues, is the song that they recorded the instrumental track for at Sunset Sound Studios, and she was supposed to be there like around noon to record the vocal tracks. And when she didn't show up, Paul Rothschild was like, Janis hasn't shown up yet. You know, she is never late when it comes to a recording session. I think there's something wrong. She called the hotel where her road manager, John Cook, was staying here, but not near the room, but he was staying here, and said to go check on her, and John looked outside, and like, I don't know, let me try to put this off. Like right down there in the front of the hotel is where her psychedelic Porsche would have been parked. And he saw it there, so he's like, oh, she's still here. And he came up here, and they said it would have been like 16 hours that she'd been laying there, and no one knew. And John Cook went to the clerk counter and asked for the key, came in here, and he said he saw Janis was here, but she wasn't here. And he said he went to touch her, and she was cold, and she was gone. Man, that must have been really hard, you know.
That would be sad.
Now, a friend of hers says, like, the whole thing what I was talking about before, let me flip you around. Now, her friend said that she came in and saw the scene, and it always messed with her because she thought, would you stop? She thought that she had tripped, like she was high. She did not die of a heroin overdose, that she tripped and she hit her nose on the nightstand and asphyxiated herself on her own blood. You know, she was too high to, just call for help or whatever, and she just laid there and kind of drowned in her own blood. But I'm thinking that the autopsy would have covered that if that was the case. You know what I mean? I think they would, because I've never read anything about any of that. But I'm pretty sure when she fell, I'm not sure. It's just, it's sad. It's really sad, you know.
Dad, what about the earring? The earring, go put the earring.
We'll also show you the closet here, and a lot of people have left a lot of beautiful messages and stuff for her. Here on the door, I'm just one of those regular weirdos. That was a quote from her. There's a lot of beautiful artwork, and look at this. Someone left a shirt, the little peacock feather and the feathers here. There's many bottles of Southern Comfort where people have left a little for her. Yeah, it's just amazing in here. Let me see if I can put on a light, but the light would do it better. And she was beautiful. I see a lot of, like the last 24 hours I watched, if you want to watch that, they go, to the history, not only the last 24 hours and stuff, but like people she knew and like band members she was with and people she knew from back in the day. They're always saying like, she wasn't the most attractive, she wasn't the most attractive woman, but the way she was and sang and her personality I think Janis Joplin was hot. Where's Bubby?
Right.
Will you agree?
What?
I think she was hot.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this picture.
What do you think, Sam? we call love music, baby.
Look at her right
Hot as hell. Look at this one. Look at
She
this
was
one.
absolutely beautiful.
Look at
She
this
was
one.
hot. You know,
Hot.
I'm like thinking
Janis Joplin's
I
hot.
was born in the wrong era because man, this Seth Morgan guy who kept what a dipshit. You know what I mean? Like he kept ditching her. That's why she was depressed and lonely and kind of back into this. You know, because he was kind of stringing her along. What a dipshit, dude. What a lucky fucking bastard. You know, to be with one of the most amazing, God, and he just fucking blew it, you know? What a dipshit. But if you look, I'll show you. Here's this. A lot of beautiful artwork here for her. A lot of beautiful artwork here for her. We'll look at the other side of the closet here. This wall is dedicated to Janis Joplin from Highland Gardens Hotel. It's really awesome what they've done for her, man. And look at the roses. You know, all the things that the people have written for her. You know, I mean, I was born in 78 and she died in 70. I was born 8 years after, you know, she had left this life. But it still impacts you, man. My mom loved, you know, my mom passed away in 2006. She absolutely loved Janis. And she's the one who got me into Janis. And I would like to think, you know, somewhere I just got the feeling when I came in here, Janis was like, hey, I'm hanging out with your mom right now, man. But a lot of people let the Southern Comfort, which is cool. But then I saw this. Somebody left that. I mean, dude, come on. I mean, the circumstances and why would you? That is like terribly disrespectful. Come on. And this also, somebody in the corner, like, you know, the current things that are going on. I mean, somebody right there in the corner left a Corona. Come on. But they have markers here that you can use to sign her name, which me and Bubby will do. I think we'll do that right now, Bubby.
Get out of my space, grab.
You want to grab a pen, sign the wall?
I don't vape.
But yeah, I got the Southern Comfort, and as you can see in, there's a lot of Southern Comfort bottles, and they left some for Janis. They're like all like half full and shit. But I'm gonna kill this. I'll leave it up here, but I'm drinking. I'm gonna drink all of this.
But after that hour, you gotta
Janis
go on
would know.
stage.
Janis would understand. All right, here's the bathroom here. That is old school right there. You know, that's from back in the day. That heater right there. Come on, dude.
Dad, I was making a joke with the pen. You were like, hey,
See,
there's a
Janis
pen in
Joplin would have
there. God damn it.
showered, taken a bath.
Hey, look, there's a pen over there.
I'm more of a bath
Dad.
guy. I like baths.
Listen. You didn't listen to my joke, and you thought, alright, you were like, hey, there's a pen in there, want to go? And I was like, no, I don't vape. The pen. Vape pen.
Yeah, that's great. I'm gonna have to edit that out. Oh, look at the jack. The jack. Go.
I'm kidding. No, I'm gonna go right so I'm gonna draw you.
All right.
I'm gonna draw Janis.
So all Nick was telling me, Nick is a really cool guy. He's the security guy here. There's also Donald who checked us in. They're like two of the coolest people. You know, if you want history on like Janis, not even Janis, just the history on the hotel, you have to go see Nick. He's one of the most interesting people I've ever met in my life. He is so awesome. So was Donald, who checked us in. They were like the sweetest people. So look for Donald, look for Nick, the security guard, when you check in here. So what they told me is everything, like a lot of the rooms have been like remodeled, you know, updated and stuff. Now, of course, you know, this stove, this refrigerator right here, the microwave, they're not original and shit like that. But out of all the other rooms have been like completely remodeled since back in the day. This room has been fairly left untouched since 1970. I mean, they've painted, they've put new appliances here in the kitchen. It comes with a whole kitchen. They even have pans and pots you can cook shit on the stove with. It is awesome. But Nick said it has not been remodeled. It's basically like all these cabinets in the kitchen and these cabinets here and these cabinets here are the same since 1970. This is the only room that they've basically, instead of, you know, paint, the flat screen TV, of course, remodeling the kitchen with new appliances and stuff like that, has not been remodeled. It's been left the same since 1970 when she passed here. And I know we're all over the place in this video. Like, I thought we were getting better. You know, you haven't seen my finger, or my hand hasn't really been covering the... What is Puppy Jar? A pot leaf puppy.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, usually, like, this video is kind of just all over the place because we've been just completely scatterbrained and just can't believe that this is the room, you know, that where Janis passed away in. Just the last moments of her life was right here in this room, and it's just, you can't even wrap your head around it. You can't even wrap your head around it. I'm sorry if this is like all over the place and not really professional at all, like none of our videos are, but this might be the worst. It's just,
Actually, I'm gonna draw this one with shades.
Janis is Janis, just to let you know. Not to call anybody out, but we love you, Janis.
There, that's my like cartoonish. That doesn't look anything like Janis. You're laying out some lips.
Oh, that looks like the Sally face. You're doing this. Come
No,
on, dude.
That looks like Janis. And plus, Sally face actually was.
I know I'm wearing a Beach Boys Pet Sound shirt, but that's one of the greatest albums ever recorded. Come on. Alright. If anything weird happens later on tonight, we will let you know. Oh, man. This is just right there. Would have been right there. Okay, I've drinking a little bit of Southern Comfort. Dude. Let me grab this chair. Hopefully I don't fall. I'm gonna go right here.
Bro.
And I'm gonna put my mom's name. There we go. Alright, we made our mark, bub. This video has been very long and all over the place. I'll put the cap back on. And put it back in the box where they got the little markers here for you so that you can right here. What you want for Janis?
Daddy. Can't get up.
So
Help
beautiful.
me. Help me. I can't get up.
Alright, so if anything weird happens in the middle of the night, we'll definitely let you know. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for a train.
Oh
As
my God.
nearly as faded as my jeans. Busted down, diesel down, waiting for a train. That's just New Orleans. I was singing softly while my bubby sang the blues.
My khakis fly free.
When feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bubby McGee. La da da, la da da da, Bubby, Bubby, la da 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 da. La da 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 da, with my Bubby McGee, yeah. La da 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 da, da 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 da. Say my Bubby McGee, yeah. Bubby,
What?
are you my Bubby McGee?
Yeah, you're bugging me.
Oh, I'm leaving that in. Oh, I missed it. It's early in the morning. They just turned the lights off. That sucks. It's really beautiful lit up at night here. This has been my little, as you know, I'm a smoker. I'm not gonna lie. This has been my little come out and smoke spot right here by the dumpster. You know, with all the paranormal stuff, I came out here and I heard something, and I was like, oh my god, it's like it's the fucking Black Dahlia Avenger or some kind of shit, or the Night Stalker. And out from this dumpster came the biggest rat I've ever seen. I was like, dude, what the hell? Are we in New York or something? Scared the shit. It looked like a fucking possum. Like a possum. Yeah, but this is where I've been. A little smoke spot. I'll take you around. The only weird thing, like, nothing. This is Paul, actually. This would be Paul Kantner. He stayed right here. He'd be kicking it on this porch. Jefferson Airplane. You remember them. But right over there. Not the second, this first one, but this one over here. I was out here smoking. And I saw like a white kind of light like walk back into there. But I might have just been some bullshit, but thought that it was pretty weird. I'm not making any sense right now. I'm so tired. It's way early in the morning. That guy just asked me if I was Xander. That was pretty weird. But here's the pool area. You know, I've been trying to find pics on Google because I know members of the band hung out here, were like diving. There was a diving board here, they were diving off, and Janis was kicking it in a black bikini. There's like a GIF out there, I'll put that here. Yeah, that's cool. Also, she liked to stay in 119, and there's a picture of her with a big bottle of Southern Comfort. Oh, that's 118. So it's not up here. It might be up there. No, that's 214. But the security guy told me it was 119, and she liked to kick it there. Because it was overlooking the pool, so that was another room she liked to stay in. There's no Bubby. He is sound asleep back in the room. It's pretty early in the morning, man.
Do you stay here or no?
I'm sorry?
Do you stay here?
Yeah.
Oh, you stay in this complex?
Well, just, I'm out today. I was staying in Janice's room in 105.
What about right? Because my rooms are very stolen. There's some been thefts in the area.
I'm sorry?
They've been stealing shit out of the rooms and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I don't know, Janis.
No, I've been here since Tuesday. I've been staying in Janis Joplin's room.
Oh.
I'm from Phoenix, just visiting, man.
Gambino.
Oh, nice to meet you, man.
I'm been here for fucking like 2 months. So it's just they had some people.
You've been living here for 2 months?
Staying here for 2 months. They had people break. Some guy got into a woman's room upstairs, stole her wallet first, and then fucking booked a room with it. I mean, that's the only thing. But that's always just like watching out for stuff, you know.
Right.
Just, I mean, nobody's gonna say shit. I'm the only one that's real ass.
Right.
I'm a Gambino, right?
Right.
What it is. I will.
You have a good one, man. Weird. Okay, well, that was pretty fucking weird. Oh, right down there is where the beast, our car is parked. If you watch the videos, you know the beast. Oh my god, I almost died right there. I almost died. Where's she at there? Oh, there she is. Let me put a little light. That's the beast. The beast. I love that car. That is such a reliable car. It's a 2003. What the hell? I just ran right into that wall. Yeah, I don't know if we got this before, but that was Paul Candler stayed in this room right here. Oh, bad camera shot. And what I think was weird is Jim Morrison stayed here in this room, of course, 107. You can see the date he stayed in the room, but he happened to stay in the room right beside the room Janis would have passed away in. And he always used to tell people, you're drinking with number 3 after Jimmy and Janis died. Oh, pretty weird. Pretty weird. Oh, and that Bubby's not asleep. Look at him.
Yeah,
Just look at him. What is that? What is that weird smell in here, Bubby?
oh, like weed? It's just...
So yeah, we decided to stay another night. We couldn't just after the first night, we couldn't leave. Yeah, it's just weird, man. It's like, let me turn it around. It's like you're conflicted, man, because it's really cool. You know, this was Janis's room. You know, she stayed here in a month. For a month, she was recording Pearl with Paul Rothchild down at Sunset Sound. So she had to be in I mean, that album was coming out great. You know, she had to be in a positive mood for that. And I just think of her like it's cool, but then she passed away here at the same time. So it's cool, but then it's sad at the same time, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of conflicted, you know, and my mind can't really wrap around that she actually passed away in this room. I don't know, because I'm trying to focus on, you know, the positive. You know, she was recording Pearl. She had to listen to the feed, you know, the playback of me and Bobby McGee and be like, oh my God, that's an amazing song, you know. So she had to be in a positive light, mind frame, you know, for what that album was coming. You know, she was with a new band, the Full Tilt Boogie Band. She was really happy with them. It's just weird, man. I can't wrap my mind around the fact that she passed here. Yeah, right there. She would have walked right down the hall. Like I said, the bed was catty-cornered, as Nick told us, the security guard, and the nightstand was here. She would have passed away like, it would have been like right here.
This man is an internet man that originated in September of 2009 on the website. This man, the website
I don't know, pretty emotional, man. It's you see, watermark there. We got the Bobby right here, and he drew that. I don't know, like I said, it's cool, you know, because this is Janis's room and you can just imagine her. But it's sad at the same time because of what happened in the room. So it's like, it's cool, but then it's depressing. It's weird. It's like you're conflicted, you know. But yeah, we couldn't, after the first night, we just felt like we couldn't leave, you know. So we decided to stay here a second night.
A tall, dark man showed me a picture and asked me if I can recognize my father in it. The man in the picture is this man I've never seen before. He looks nothing like my dad.
I don't know, kind of, you know, it leaves you speechless. It really does, you know. Usually, you know me, yeah, man, I wish he would shut the, yep, but it leaves you speechless. It really does. Alright, it's time to go. I forgot to put this up there. Along with the many others, although the others have some in it, I drink every bit of mine. Oh, and this, baby. It's the earring that we found outside. I'm pretty sure, you know, it could have been weird, like, it was Janis, it's a pearl. But this was outside the door. I'm pretty sure someone left it there so we can leave it here for her. So we'll do that for you. If you happen to come across that video, this video, you know who you are. We left it up here for you. Ready, baby? Alright. Gotta say goodbye. Later, Janice. We'll be back. We will definitely be back. Alright, this is a sad occasion right here. But that's gonna do it. So, come on, you know the routine. Make sure you like, subscribe, and we'll see you on the flip-flop. Jesus. Stay safe, guys. Don't poke your eyes out or anything.